Good afternoon, my dear brothers and sisters, and I would like to welcome all of you, especially the pilgrims of hope. Was Jesus a lawbreaker during his lifetime? Pasaway ba ang Panginoon? Do you think Jesus broke the law? Well, the answer is it depends. It depends on what law. For example, the Jewish tradition, the Jewish law. Did Jesus break the Jewish tradition? Yes. Like he did not follow the law of Sabbath when he was not supposed to heal, and he healed during Sabbath, which was a rest day for the Jews. He spoke with women in public when that was not supposed to be. So when we talk of Jewish law or Jewish traditions, yes, Jesus broke the law. What about the Roman law? Because during the time of Jesus, the Palestine was under the Roman Empire. Did he break the Roman law? We do not know. Because although he was crucified, a punishment given by the Romans, he was condemned to death by Pontius Pilate, a Roman official. He was brought to Pontius Pilate by the Jewish leaders because Jesus was accused of blasphemy, which was against the Jewish law. Kaya hindi natin alam, meron bang sinira o nilabag na batas ng Roma ang Panginoon. We do not know. But did Jesus break God's law? The moral law, the natural law? Definitely not. Because Jesus is sinless. He did not break the law of God. So, pag tinanong ko kayo, pasaway ba ang Panginoon? Ang sagot nyo, depende. Pero, hindi niya sinuway ang mga utos ng Diyos. At yan, mga minamahal kong kapatid, ang topic ng ating ebanghelyo. Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have come not to abolish but to fulfill it." What law is he talking about? Not the Jewish tradition, not the Roman law, but God's natural law. Para sa kanya, ang batas ng Diyos, kahit na ang pinakamaliit na tuldok nito, ay dapat igalang ng tao. So, saan natin makikita yung mga batas na iyon? Well, una, by nature. For example, nilikha tayo ng Diyos na lalaki at babae. There are only two genders, male and female. That is why even the sacrament of marriage is a marriage between a man and a woman. That is not the law of the church. That is the law of God being followed by the church. The church cannot change that law because it is God's law. Because that is natural law. Sasabihin na iba, iba na po ngayon no? Iba na ang mga paniniwala ng tao ngayon. Iba na ang prinsipyo ng tao ngayon. Well, hindi pa rin nababago ang utos ng Diyos. Hindi pa rin napapalitan ang utos ng Diyos sapagkat tanging ang Diyos ang pwedeng magpalit ng kanyang batas. At yan ang gustong sabihin sa atin ng Panginoon. Hindi natin pwedeng palitan ang batas ng Diyos Ang batas ng tao, pwede nating palitan. Yung no entry sa isang lugar, ngayon, baka bukas ay pwede na. Yung no left turn, ngayon, baka bukas pwede na. Kasi batas lang ng tao yan. Pero ang batas ng Diyos, hindi pwedeng palitan maliban ng Diyos. Ngayon, anong tinuturo sa atin ng Ebanghelyo? Paggalang sa batas ng Diyos. Sapagkat sa bandang huli, sinabi sa atin ng Panginoon, whoever obeys and teaches these commandments will be called greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Paggalang sa batas ng Diyos. Sapagkat ang paggalang sa batas ng Diyos ay paggalang sa Diyos. Amen.